Business Boost is brought to you by Mix 93.8 and the National Small Business Chamber, turning small business into big business.
Joining us on the line, we have CEO and founder of NSBC Africa, Mr. Mike Anderson. Mike, welcome back. How are you?
All good, Damian. I hope all the same with you.
Yeah, very good on my side, man. Now, you meet with some of the world's most successful people, and you often come across some great stuff that really stands out and makes, good sense in managing our daily lives in our quest to manage getting ahead. The point is that we should, just not settle for just a good life. Could you share with us 6 strategies to make more great work happen and live life in an exceptional way?
Yeah, Damian, you and I over the past many months have spoken and approached success in different angles. And what's very common knowledge is that everyone's success is different to each other. But there is the foundation to build on, and it comes down to key strategies. And all the time we're learning from the world's greatest, what are the key points? What are the key strategies? And just for interest's sake, at the NSBC, the biggest request that we get are success factors. How do I get from A to B? What do I need to do? What do I need to do differently? So it's a hot topic every day and it never changes. And so let's look at 6 key strategies here and to live more of a great life, as you say. Let's not choose to live a life of mediocrity. And in fact, 95% of the world's population live a life of mediocrity, quite simply because they've chosen to. So if you really want to go from good to great, make that choice and follow and model those who've done it well. So let's take a look at it. First of all, define 3 things. It's not a measure of success to check off 47 to-dos in a day if you haven't actually accomplished what matters most. So define the 3 high-impact actions you want to take each day and list them as all-day tasks on your calendar so you remember what they are. Point 2, know who matters. The brutal truth is that if everyone else is happy, then you're likely not doing great work. Great work involves making choices. So you need to be very clear about who you want to say yes to and who matters less. So define your A list, your 3 people, and your B list, your 5 people of who matters most. You can consider saying no, or at least a slow yes to anyone not on these lists. As an added tip here, because it's always tough to disappoint people, frame and any feedback you might get as being professional or not personal. So let's expand on that in point 3. So the point what I'm getting to here, Damian, is say yes slowly. It's difficult to say no in most organizations or most businesses, but until you know how to say no to some of your good work, it will be difficult to say yes to more great work. So master the art of saying yes slowly. Rather than making it your default response, ask at least 3 questions before you make a decision. Point 4, weed out and time your meetings. We all know that meetings can be an enormous waste of time and energy. As of course, what marketing guru Seth Godin famously doesn't do meetings. But for those of us who have to, importantly, make how much time they're taking obvious. Yes, for example, Google projects a 1.52 meter high clock onto a wall in their meetings, and people know exactly how long they've got to make their point. And then finally, figure out the most ineffective meetings you're asked to attend and stop attending them. So ask to be sent a list of actions items instead. Point 5, disconnect. Our culture of relentless connectedness disrupts our focus and our ability to do great work. Find systems or structures to manage the relentless flow of emails, because answering 150 emails a day is no one's definition of great work. And then finally, this is an interesting one, Damon, change places. When you sit down at your desk at the start of the day and crank up your computer, you set your body and brain into good work mode. Be productive and efficient. Great work requires a different type of thinking. Find somewhere else to do your great work. Another place in your office, an empty meeting room, the cafeteria, a coffee shop down the road. So changing the context will change the way you work. So here, take these 6 points forward with you and let's add to the magic on your success journey.
Mike, one of those that really resonated with me is saying yes slowly, because we all find ourselves in that position where work might be a bit slow and you find yourself, just clamoring to try and do absolutely anything. But then, further down the line, you realize this actually didn't lead anywhere, or it was just, more effort than there was a good outcome. So
absolutely, Damien. The point is most people say, view this point as saying yes slowly as a negative. You look at Warren Buffett, for example. This is one of his most successful successful bits of advice is say no to almost everything and everyone. So I'm not saying do that, but of course, say it slowly. Is it really meaningful? Is it going to really make a difference to your bottom line and your success journey?
We thank you as always for your time, Mike. We'll catch up with you next week. Have a fabulous rest of your week.
Fantastic. You too, Damian.
Sweet. Thank you. Mike Anderson, CEO and founder of NSBC Africa. If you'd like some more info on some of the points we've covered, or, just information in general from Mike and the guys at NSBC Africa, you can go onto their website. It's www.nsbc.africa.
The Midday Mix on Mix 93.8.